Hello and welcome to this Blender LowPoly tutorial. This is actually part of a longer series, so if you haven't watched the previous episodes, you may want to have a look at those first. Let's continue where we left off. About there. Need to extrude again. I'm going to be making a hand here, so I'm S to scale this down. E to extrude again. And I'm going to create some extra detail on the hand because I want to be able to have him open and close his hand. And I think actually for this time I'm going to try something new. I usually model in this relaxed pose, but just to model the hand I might try to see if I can make it simpler for myself by starting with a hand in a T-pose more. Maybe I'll actually make this a bit more in a T-pose for now. See how that works. And I like to go for a hand without fingers, or well, apart from the thumb, that's the only finger I model. And then I just keep a flat hand like a kid's mitten. Is it called a mitten? A glove without fingers. So E to extrude. E to extrude again. I'll give the thumb an extra joint. And then let's make the fingers one more joint as well. S to scale it. Click this face. I use right button to select all the time. S to scale. I'm going to edge select, Alt Shift and click on Alt Shift, click to ring select, S to scale. Spin this face in a little bit. Go back into edge, Alt Shift, click. And then let's scale the hand down, Alt Shift, right click. I have to click twice, once, and then A to deselect, right Alt, left shift, scale, scale, and then let's move this back of the hand out a little bit. Then 7 to view above, R to rotate, G to move. Vertex select, A to deselect everything, B to box select, R to rotate. Now I've missed to have the see-through again, so I'll enable that. A to deselect, B to box select, R to rotate. And then shrink that a little bit more. And the thumb, I'm actually going to rotate a little bit down as well because a thumb closes both like this, but also the joint can move like that. So I'll probably try to represent that in the mesh here. R to rotate, G to move. And then I'll also curve the hand a little bit here. B to box select, R to rotate, G to move. A to deselect. Here's another one as well. I use the left control key and I circle move or lasso select. R to rotate, G to move. So now let's see, his hands are roughly like that as well. Okay, quite happy with that. Make them a little bit less bulky at the top. And a little bit shorter upper arm maybe. And a little bit of a shorter lower arm. And then some narrower arms, I think. So control to lasso select, and then I'd be careful here. Scale. I just want to scale around the y-axis. Then let's move these vertices in a bit. So this is the fiddly bit that you just have to keep playing around with. Okay, and this is probably a good time to do the first save. Save as. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel for future videos that I make. You can click to your right to watch the next episode in this series, or you can click on the left to watch the previous video.